scoring, where the AAU is able to combine all the age divisions and team scores. And so they will award that the team title at the end of this meet as well. So there's a little added pressure for these athletes. Not only do they want their personal medal, they want to score points for their team so they can go home as team national champions.
You ever find yourself, you're so keyed up that half of the race is over before you realize it, and then you're like, wow, I hope I have enough left in the tank to finish?
Absolutely. And I think a lot of these kids, especially the younger ones, you see that gun goes off, and they've been sitting out for so long and thinking about it. I think the more they think about it, sometimes they think themselves out of the race. But hopefully that won't happen to these young ladies. We have the youth girls 400 meters. Lane 2, Ebony White. Lane 3, Siani Jackson. Lane 4, Leah Banks. Lane 5, Deja Jones. Lane 5, Tatiana Harris. Lane 7, Olivia Baker. And in lane 8, that's Chanel Burr.
Tell the truth. Ever fall asleep in between competitions?
All the time.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It wasn't just me.
No, absolutely. Good nap during between your races did you good.
Absolutely.
My coach would tell you sometimes I fell asleep during my races. So.
I wasn't going to go there.
As they come around, that's lane 7 running pretty well right now. That's Olivia Baker, but coming up strong. That's lanes 4 and 5. Deja Jones and Leah Banks. But coming from the outside lane, that's a tough lane to run in. Lane 7 coming from the outside is tough, but that's Olivia Baker from the Jaguar Track Club. See if the stagger will even things out a bit. Boy, she's fighting it. Lanes 4 and 5 have come up on her, but Baker holding on strong.
Oh, great kick down the stretch. She might win this thing.
I think she's got it. That's out of lane 7. Olivia Baker came in with your 5th overall seed time. Nice race out of the outside lane for Olivia Baker.
She started strong. I always like it when they apply the pressure. If I'm going to be forced outside, I want to create pressure by starting fast as possible. I want the other runners out of their game and give myself a shot. And that looks sort of like what she did there.
Yeah, absolutely. She came down that home stretch, too. She couldn't necessarily hear the runners coming behind her because there's what you can't see on the camera. There's a couple thousand fans sitting on that straightaway yelling and screaming, and so she didn't know they were right on top of her until she caught them in her peripheral vision. But that is Baker with 57-24. Nice win for her today.
The law firm of Baker, Jones, and Banks.
We've seen it. What was the one we had earlier?
I can't remember, but it sounded similar.
I wouldn't want to get sued by either one. I don't want to get sued by anybody, especially those guys. Up next, the youth boys 400-meter dash. Lane 1, we have Thomas Johnson. Lane 2, Malik Davis. We've seen Malika earlier today. Lane 3, that's Richard Rose. Lane 4, the favorite in this race, that's